Hello, my crafty friends. So good to see you. You're not here yet, but it's still good to see you. When you get here, I'll be happy. If you're watching the replay, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Um, I'm going to just play around with some ideas I had about grid journaling. I started to not even do this because um, it's soon as Barbara and I announced we were going to be doing some grid journaling, everybody jumped on the bandwagon, which is fine. I don't mind that a bit. I just don't want you to get bored with it. But I had some ideas I wanted to try, and I thought I would share them with you in case it might be something fun that you want to try too. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Riri. I'm so glad y'all are here. Um, I made grids like this, and in this journal, I did them with this is done with gold, and I did some with white. And then we did these. This turned out horrible. This is like the worst thing I believe I have ever done. I'm going to keep it just because it's so terrible. Um, but the things I'm going to talk about today, I'm probably not going to do in this book because I don't want it to end up, being like this. And so, um, you do it, we watch it. Period. Okay, thanks, Riri. Oh, hi, Sue. It's good to have you. Anyway, I want to try something a little different. Um, and I thought I might as well try it here. Um, I started to try it in advance, and and then I changed my mind and decided that I would just go ahead and do it on here. I'm doing it in this book because it's bound like this, and I can take them out if it gets too fat or whatever. Um, these are the two that I've already done in here, but I had an idea, and I don't know if y'all are like me, but I have a ton of coloring books, and I don't color, but I like coloring books. And this particular one, I think I got this at Dollar Tree. I'm not 100% sure because it's been several years since I got it. I colored one page there, and I colored this page, but I don't really like to color. So, um, hi Barbara, I'm so glad you're here. And so I decided it might be interesting to, instead of drawing grid, to make grids with pieces cut out of this and just glue them down and then work from there rather than scribbling. Just an idea. I'm going to try it. Um, First of all, I think I want to decide. Let's see how many. I have to kind of see. Okay, that won't quite work. Um, let's try just 3-inch squares. Okay, that'll work. So we're just gonna, for this first one, at we're just gonna look at 3-inch squares for this page, and we're not gonna be looking at them as uh as what they are. We're gonna take pieces out, and I'm looking for pieces that will be kind of unrecognizable. Let's see, like right there. Let's go ahead and go up here. Might as well take advantage of not having to cut two sides. Might as well. And that's, I tore the page out, so it's, whoops. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut these 3 out so that I can actually see what I've got. Oh, that's a good idea, Barbara. Anyway, I decided that for me, this would be a way I can use my coloring books, especially this one. And I'm not going to probably use it this time, but a lot of these pages have gold on them. It's really kind of coppery. It's an antique gold. And I thought that might be fun to do on a page too. But on this page, I'm just going to do I'm just going to do black and white. And we may get around to actually doing a page. I don't know. But I wanted to just put foundations down for several pages of different things and see what we think about this. Hi Sharon, I'm so glad you're here. I think those are going to be fun to work with. Let's see. You could even use one that you colored. If you wanted to. That's not what I'm doing, but that you could do that. I think that might be fun too. Thanks, Barbara. Okay, I think I'm going to go to this page and see. I've got some of this, so I'm going to go over here and do some of this. But we don't want it to really be recognizable as what it is. And one way to do that is, to just cut out bits of it. The other way is to turn it upside down or something on your page. And we're going to go over here and just take this. And then that won't quite do it. Okay. Excuse me, just a second. Now, I said I wasn't going to do this in the black book, and this one like this, I might do, or I might use jelly prints. That's another thing I wanted to use. Hi, Barb. I'm so glad you're here. But there's one I want to do with cardboard, and I'm definitely not going to do it in the black book because it really will make things fatter. Okay, let's cut these out. Now you can keep the rest of this if you want to, and just cut bits and pieces of it to go, in whatever. Okay. I'm going to just turn that one upside down. Oh, I guess I cut an extra one. All right. Can't decide if I want to take one of them away. Maybe this one, that's less busy. Okay. That one doesn't seem to be the right size. Oh, it is. It just looks different. See, okay, I have to check this because this is weird. Okay, it's not exactly a 3-inch square, I guess. So I need to. Um, okay. I think I'll look that. That looks kind of balanced. Hi, Dawn. It's good to see you. Hi, Janet. So happy to see you. Are you feeling better? I'm going to go ahead and glue these down, and then we're going to go to another page, and we'll do the one with the cardboard, and then we'll decide what we're going to do after that. Where's my? I need my gluing catalog, and I don't see it. Okay. All right. Oh, there's another one. So, would we rather have this one? I think I decided against that one because it was so dark. Okay, sorry. My brain has left the building. Y'all are just going to have to put up with half a brain today. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Nashua. I'm so glad y'all are here. Okay, we're going to have to turn them all this way now because I changed it when I put that one down. All right. I'm going to do this. No, I really like that there. Let's see if we can kind of guesstimate. There's some stuff off the back of that paper got on my white. I seem to be functioning with half a brain more often than not lately. Believe me, I understand, Sue. I understand. Oops. Excuse me. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad you're here. Goodness. I was really doing pretty good on coughing until I started talking. But it does that to me. Oh, my goodness gracious. Maybe I got it too warm in here. Let's turn on the air conditioner a little bit. I had the heater on because it was cold out here this morning, but it's not now. Okay. Thank you for your thumbs up. Okay. Dawn's multitasking. That's fine. Go right ahead. I'm proud of people who can do that. I'm less and less able to multitask, it seems. Okay. So here's this one. And over here, let's put this away so it doesn't dry out. I want to play with using cardboard. It's just a piece out of a box. I can't remember, what box or anything, but I'm not going to use round ones today. I'm just not in a round mood. I think that one in the black book that I hate so much turned me off on circles. Okay. Let me just, I'm going to have to move all this stuff here because it's making it tall, uneven. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. Now then, I'm just going to cut a bunch of them, and then we're going to see if we can get some of the cardboard off the corrugation. This is very tiny corrugated cardboard, so I don't know how good it'll work this way, but it's also thin, and so I chose it for that reason, so it wouldn't be as thick as, some cardboard's really thick. Okay, let's see if this one will fit right there. Woo! That's pretty close. We're just going to go ahead and take it across here. And do one that size. Okay. Hi, Pam. Yeah, I think all different shapes is cool. Um, I've done several of them, with different sizes of squares and rectangles, but and some of them I like better than others, which is why um okay, I'm just going to go up here so this can be kind of a straight line, which changes the size a little bit, but I'm not worried about that. I'm doing sizes arbitrary anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oops. Okay. We got that little piece of waste. That's not bad for for this. Hi, Jacqueline. I'm so glad to see you. All right, let's see if we can do um, some of these. Maybe this way we can get 2 on there, I think. Almost. It's all right. They don't have to be the same. They don't have to be exactly the same. If we mix up sizes on the page, it won't, the fact that they're not the same won't be, obvious at all because we'll be using different sizes anyway. All righty. Let's do some of these. Okay. Pam says, I've been busy all morning sitting down and taking a break. That sounds good. Well, I had to run some errands after I took Hannah to work, and then I had to go back and take her lunch because she left it sitting on the kitchen table. And then I worked on my budget. And so I didn't get anything really done. I didn't even get my budget finished. I'm redoing it because I've canceled some subscriptions and stuff like that. So I'm trying to, um, trying to get it kind of back on track just instead of just trying to not spend any more money than I have to. I want to budget again. I've had one for so many years that it's felt really strange to not be using one. But anyway. Let's see if that's, well, I didn't go all the way through. Did it go through here? No. Okay. Just be a little tougher on it. There we go. It's like artwork, the budget, a work in progress. Yes. Yes, it is a work in progress. Okay. I might need, let's stick those up there. I might just need a ruler. Let's see if we can just go all the way down here. All right, that wasn't perfect, but it's okay. Considering what we're doing, I'm not worried about it. All right, let's do this again here. One more time. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. Okay. Do any of you have a magic way of getting this piece of cardboard, the top off of the corrugated cardboard, other than adding water? Um, is there another magic trick I could use? Now you could also just use, part of this cardboard, not make the whole square out of it, and just fill in a square with part of it. But I thought this might be fun. It would be different from what I've been seeing anybody do. And so I don't know why I'm worried about cutting that off. That's okay. Here are a bunch of squares. And let's see how hard this is. Sometimes it's really hard, sometimes it's not. So, okay, that wasn't too difficult. We'll just keep trying that and see if we can get some different, amounts of stuff off. Slitting the corrugate, slide a pokey tool in the gap and pull up. Okay. Well, I don't want it to be perfect, so I'm okay with what I'm doing right here, but I didn't know it would come off this easy. So thanks, Barbara. What you're doing is working. Keep it up. Okay, I will. Okay. Thanks, Kimberly. And I'm just going to go ahead and take these all off, and we'll set up a couple of pages with them once we do that. But that'll give me a chance to look at them better. Oh, that one's, there we go. See, it was kind of loose there. Oh, I've been watching all these retirement people talking on YouTube, and I've really been enjoying some of what a lot of them have to say. Um, um, I guess I hadn't thought about retirement until Darren passed away because I knew he wasn't planning to retire till he was like 70. Um, so I hadn't thought about, you know, I mean, I figured that I would go ahead and take my Social Security um, when I got to be 62, and the reason I was going to do that was so we could travel some. But anyway, I've been listening to these people talking about retirement, and when I first started looking for people to watch, it all the videos were about how much money you have, and a lot of them were very depressing because there's no way I'm going to have $1 million to fund my retirement. And so I was like, it was depressing. And then I started watching a couple of people, and they were like, no, let's look at the real numbers and what you really spend, and Social Security, and put all those things in there, and you know and then go from there. And so I watched some of those, and then I've been watching other people who are like, you know focusing on how you live your life in retirement rather than how much money you're saving. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do on them. I'm not sure, Sue. But I was thinking, we did Crunchy Books on cardboard. I'll get that if I can reach it. I'll get that book and I'll show you. And I was thinking something similar to that. Um, anyway, I've been really enjoying listening to some people talking about the more important things. I mean, it's important to have enough money that you're not destitute, that you're, that you can pay for your basic necessities, um, but talking about, the other necessities are things like spending time with your family, and having a hobby. I was like, I got that down. I got the hobby thing down. One of the guys said that there have been studies done, and people who retire early, unless they retire to something, they have a plan of what they're going to do with their time. If they haven't figured that out, they tend to die earlier than people who work longer. But if they figured out something they're going to do with their time, and something that they can do to keep learning so they can keep their mind sharp, then that's not true. Then they don't die earlier because they retired early. His point was that you need to keep exercising your brain, um, and that keeps that keeps your ability to live longer, just from keeping your brain exercised. And I know that definitely makes a difference in the satisfaction of your life. I hadn't thought about it actually making you live longer. I just knew it would up the satisfaction level. Anyway, um, I've been really enjoying listening to some of these people. This one couple I've been listening to, they're in Canada, and they have family in Alabama, so they come, when they can, they come to Alabama. They drive because they enjoy traveling, and they like road trips, and so they drive from Canada to Alabama. I think they've flown a couple of times, but they've also driven it. And they've taken train trips, and they've taken cruises, and they've done all these things. Um, and so it's enjoyable to listen to them talk about their life. Basically, their YouTube channel is their life in retirement. What's it like, and what things did they not expect, and what do they wish they had known, and all those kinds of things. Anyway, um, I now have a much happier thoughts about this next 20 to 30 years of my life, um, because because of people who are telling you, it's the kind of life you live that's more important than how much money you have. And I think there's definitely some truth in that. Of course, I've never expected to retire a millionaire. That was never something that um, Darren and I we wanted to have enough. We want to have enough, but we didn't. We weren't expecting to be rich when we retired. Um, and I still just want to have enough, but I'm more after watching some of these people, I'm more inclined to feel like I'm going to be okay than I had been when I first started watching people saying, if you retire at 60, you need $1.7 million in order um, to not run out of money before you die. Uh, and there's probably more truth to that if you don't have Social Security or something like that. Um, because there is, over the course of years, you will get hundreds of thousands of dollars from Social Security. And so I guess if you don't have anything like that, if that didn't exist, then you might need $1 million to retire. But most countries that I know of have something like that, and some of them have more um, than others, and how much money you made during your lifetime makes a difference too. Hi, Becky. I'm so glad to see you. Sorry it took me a minute to find you up there. I've been peeling cardboard. Um, anyway, there are interesting people to watch out there if y'all want to watch something like that. That's all I'm saying. It's not all doom and gloom, and it's not all related to how much money you have. And I'm just trying to make things fit as good as I can. I'd like to have, 6 on here. And I think all of those are a different size. So that's fun. Okay. Well, let me look at one other thing. Just no, those are too long. Okay. Um, that is bugging me. I don't know why. It really shouldn't, but it is. So I'm going to make it the same height as this, and then it'll fit in the same kind of the same spot. It'll be different, but still fit in. There. I like that better. I can't tell. That looks crooked. I'm probably going to make it crooked by trying to make it straight, so I'm going to leave it alone. Barbara agrees. All right, good. All right, good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Let me find my art glitter glue. I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. Okay, let's start with this one. Now that is bugging me. Okay. I don't know if this is any better, but we're gonna. After I get these glued down while they're sitting and drying, I'll get the crunchy book, the cardboard crunchy book, so you can see kind of what I did on that. He works on index cards, which is very much like the grids that are being drawn on large paper. Who is he? I missed that part. I missed who he is. I also don't want all of the corrugation going the same direction. So I've got a couple going sideways and one up here going sideways. I think I'm going to do it like this. Well, maybe not. I liked it better when the when they were, yeah, okay. I don't like that. So let's take off a little bit of this one so it's the same height as these other ones. Okay. I think I don't know why I keep changing my mind. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Eric Scott. Okay. I'll have to look into Eric Scott. I haven't watched. Well, I think I don't know. I think the name's familiar, so maybe I have yeah, like this. Maybe I have seen him and I just don't remember. I don't know. The name sounds familiar anyway. Yeah, if you have a bunch of um, index cards set out and work on them as a series, all at the same time, it's basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. Okay. Okay, I'm going to let this sit here and I'm going to see if I can grab that book. Okay. Need my grabber of the house. Oh. I can't reach the ones I'm really wanting to show you. Okay, let me see if I can do this without causing a crack-a-lance. Oh, there's one of them. Okay. Woo! Okay. All right. So these two books were made out of pieces of cardboard. The first Crunchy book was made on playing cards, and so it's a little bit different. But these I did on pieces of cardboard, and I'm thinking something similar. Um, Of course, and then this one is another one. Hi, Kellyanne. I'm so glad you're here. Becky spent today finishing her ATC from Janet Nash's prompts this morning. Cool. Oh, thanks, Janet. Let me go ahead and, okay. I got his channel, so I can go look at it later. But I can't remember if I started with collage and then paint, or I think we started with paint. And then we added stenciling and then collage. These are big compared to what I have here, but I'm still thinking of doing something similar to these because I love this. And I want to do something that feels like me. Okay. So there are my 3 crunchy bugs. I'm not even going to try to put them back up right now. I'm just going to set them aside. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is add some paint. And yeah, I thought I was going to do several. Well, I can still do that. Just a second. Let's go ahead and build another one. Because I also wanted to try building it with them overlapping. But I don't want it to be as fat as it would be if they were really overlapping. So my thought is, well, let's decide what we want first, and then Barbara says, I posted a video yesterday finishing the grid journaling tags I started in Lisa's stream last Thursday. Here's the link. Cool, great. I'll go find that later. I know where your channel is, so I know I can find you. I managed to get the 2-hour live stream plus my finishing down to 20 minutes. I'm pretty proud of that too, Barbara. That's awesome. Okay, I'm trying to decide if this looks balanced enough. These are the other pieces that I have. Is there something else you think I should do, something I should do different? Or do you think this is going to be good? Sue likes the arrangement. Janet thinks it looks well balanced. Barbara likes it. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut out these pieces so they're not really overlapped. It just looks like they're overlapped. Okay. Thanks, Barb. Oops. Okay, this one and this one and this one. Oh, did I do that one? Yeah, I did. Okay. Or don't have to have anything cut out of them, so I'm going to just move them. Now, see if I can get them back in that same spot. That'll be the difficult part. Okay. Oh, I forgot to cut that part out. Can't see it as good. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Maybe by the time I paint them, all those places that look well, maybe as I'm gluing them, I can glue them in snugger. We're going to start with this one because it's because I decided to. That's why. Now we're going to put this one down. Okay, we got that tucked in pretty nice. I was watching Kelly Wynn. I did her foundations class that she had, and it was one of her free classes. Anyway, she did a lot of color mixing of making color palettes that reminds me of what Hannah does with watercolors. She loves making um, limited color palettes that she to work with. Anyway, that was fun to watch. If you haven't gotten any her grid journaling class that's free, then you need to go and do that, and then do that foundations class is good too. It oh no, that went way to the edge. I did not expect that. So I started over here further. But we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to go ahead with it. But I'm going to move that one so that they're going a different direction. See, these are the same direction, so it looks like it's one big piece. Whereas when you change directions, it makes it easier to see that they're overlapping. Um, so that was something I didn't pay as much attention to as I probably should have when I was um, planning this. No, I'm going to do it this way, remember? Okay, it doesn't look as good as it did when I when I laid them out over top of each other, but we're going to be okay with it. We're going to be okay with it. There's some bitty bits of cardboard. I don't know what I would need those for, but but I'm going to stick them up there. Okay. So there's two different ideas for the cardboard. And I think both of those should be fun. And I guess I'll save these so I can cut out some more. I have another piece of that cardboard. I can cut out some more. But I don't want to do more than 2 pages because I might not even like it once I do it. I think I will like it because I really loved making those crunchy cardboard books. But okay. So which one do we want to do? This one or this one or this one? One, two, or three? Any two of them. All right. Well, I'm in the mood to do cardboard, so I'm gonna limit it now to this. This one or this one? One or two? One or two? Do you ever feel like you're the at the eye doctor when you do this when you're filming? One or two? Which is better? One or two? Oh. Okay. I think some of you said one and then I changed the order. And so some of you said two. So I've got equal ones and twos. I need somebody to break the tie. One or two? Sharon broke the tie. She said two. Okay. Well, that's going to be the harder one, so we might as well go for it. Now I need a color palette. Let's see. Oh, I need a neutral, but I don't want white, so we're going to use this vanilla as my neutral. And what color palette feels good today? Since I'm going to put flowers on them, I'm thinking greens or blues, or maybe greens and blues. What do you think? Greens or blues, or green and blue? Sharon says blue. She was fast. Barbara says, yeah. Pull some blues. Yes, blue, Janet says. Okay. Let me find some other blues. That one's almost empty. Okay. Blue, brown, and white is a wonderful combination. Okay. Well, we got brown, and we've got blues, and we've got almost white. So, okay. I don't want all these blues. I think 3 is plenty. I'm looking at them through the screen, trying to see which ones I think go together. That one is turquoisey, so we don't want it. This one is also, it's midnight blue, but it's a blue-green. Let's go with these 3. Does that look all right to y'all? Now I need something to make a palette out of. Okay, somewhere around here I'm bound to have a coffee container lid or something that is not way down in the. Here's one. I have a whole box of these, but it's behind stuff, of course. Okay. Whoops. Probably got more blue than, more than I need, but that's all right. I tend to go back and forth, adding um, adding it in. Oops, got that all over my hand. Okay, let me get that off. Somewhere I have a napkin. Okay, now I need a brush. A brush, a brush, a brush. This is just an old stiff brush, so I'm hoping that I can dry brush this and it won't be we won't get rid of all the brown. Oh, yes, copper would be great. I will do that. We'll add that on as an accent. I'm going to have to do something to define this area right here. But it doesn't have to be done right this second. Oops. You'd think it'd be easier to stay on top of the cardboard than it would be to stay inside lines, but I'm getting off the cardboard too. Alrighty, let's do some of this blue. Okay, that's on top of stuff that's making it bounce too much. All right. It's pretty obvious that We're going to need a lot more paint. And this is drying really fast because it's on the cardboard, so I'm not going to get to smear it with the white like I expected to get to do. So we'll have to do something about that. Yes, copper and blue are great together. I agree. I agree. I think we're getting to where we can kind of, tell them apart here. Okay. Now then, let's get most of that blue off. Should have had a painty book over here to. Oh, I'm liking this. Well, we took Sparrow to boarding so he could have another kind of a refresher course, but mostly it's to keep so that he will be ready and he won't be hard on him if when we go on a trip. We're going to try to take him for a couple of days every few months. So when we leave him for a trip, he won't be afraid that we're never coming back. That's always really worried me about leaving a dog at at a kennel or something. Anyway, he was very happy to see us when we went last night to pick him up. But Hannah was Hannah was as happy as he was. She didn't realize how much she counts on him for going walking with him and all of that. Okay. All right. Now we have plenty of paint. We can put it back if this messes up, but I just want to try something. I just want to try something. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That worked good. Okay. Now then, um, just a second. Let me get. I'm just going to get a piece of paper over here and put this. I don't plan to use this again, so well, I say that, but I don't want to do some stenciling, and it might be good to use these colors instead. I was going to use black, but I think maybe that dark blue might be a good choice. That probably would look cool, Becky. So, should I um sand it before I stencil on it, or stencil on it and then sand it after that? I'm going to dry it and you tell me what you think, Becky. Either one, she says. Okay. We may do some before and some after just to be different. Okay. Um, yeah, we're going to do some of them before and some of them after. And I have a couple of different stencils I thought we might use that I think might be interesting on here. It's close to dry. It's not completely, but do y'all have a preference? One, two, one, two. Or do I use some of them on some and use them both? That's it. One, two, or both. One, two, or both. You didn't know you were going to have to work today, did you? Brittany says one, and she's first, so that's what we're going to go with. Okay, let me move that out of the way. Becky says two, Sharon says both. But Brittany was first, so, or at least I saw her first. I don't, sometimes the order that things are, okay, let's do this one. And I'm trying to decide, what I want to put that on there with, because it is going to, I think I'm just going to use a really dry brush, because I think if I use a sponge or something, um, it'll smush underneath, and I don't want it to smush underneath. Oh, that's got too much white in it. All right, let's get some more dark blue. Okay, now then we'll try to get some of the paint off. It's probably not going to really look like this because it's got, ridges underneath it already. Now, let's see. Okay, see, it did kind of bleed under, and I don't think there's any way, unless I used ink instead of paint. I don't think there's any way to keep that from happening. So we're just going to go on with it. Oh, I just messed up that. Okay. Let's do this one up here. And then we will do this one down here, I think. Because these three are all touching that one, so it may not matter. But anyway. It's just a mark making. It doesn't have to look exactly like the stencil. Okay, let's get paint all over my hand while I'm trying to clean up. All right, let's go up here. That way I can see where to. Okay. Becky's got to start cooking dinner. Okay, that's fine, Becky. We're just glad you're here at all. Cooking dinner's important. Okay. I am now thinking I want to do both stencils before and then sand them. Now that I've got that on there, I don't think I would want that on top of the sanding. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to change the plan because I can. It's my party. I can change the plan and y'all will still love me. And I'm grateful. Okay, and maybe I ought to use a different color too. I think I'm going to use this brighter blue. on these three. I've already got paint. I don't need to get more paint. Okay. Bright blue, not light blue. Okay. That covers it up a lot more. Let's clean this off. She's going to be watching her on her phone. All right. That sounds good. You're going to watch, just won't be chatting. I'm going to go ahead and do this one and give that a little more time to dry before I go over there. And I think I'm going to maybe not. Oh, I don't know. We're going to sand some off, so it's okay. 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 Now then, I'm going to put this in water because I may use it again, but I'm not positive. So, okay. Dry it. That's what's next. I think they're too matchy-matchy. Even though I used, different colors through the screen, those two blues that I used don't look that much different. Maybe once they're dry, they will look more different. But right now, they don't look that much different. In person, they look more different than they do on the camera. Okay. Now then, let's see if this is. Yeah, I think it's all right. I must be having fun because I'm getting messy. All right, here's our sandpaper. And I'm just going to start, see what happens. Doesn't really do much because of the corrugated. All the paint went down in the, of course, I guess it might bring some of the brown back. I don't know. It really doesn't do a whole lot. Maybe it'll do more on this one since it's got more paper left. It is fading it a little bit, which is good. I'm just going to do a bunch of this, and I'm going to take it over the trash can and knock it off into the trash can, because otherwise I'll have it all over everything else if I blow it off like I did at first. Yeah, it's muting it down, taking away some of the pattern. I definitely think it's an improvement, but it's not taking it back as much as I expected it to. Oh, I'm going to have to take that and run it through the water and clean it off. I don't know if you can see all that blue stuck in there. Okay, let me get this out. Let's knock it off in here. Okay. I think I'm going to take a baby wipe to it and see, because I think a lot of the dust kind of settled inside it. I think so too. I'm glad we thought of it. Okay, we got really messy edges here, but that's just the way it is. Okay. Yeah, when the dust settles, I mean, when I got all the dust off, it looks brighter again, doesn't it? Oh, okay. But you can see the corrugation a lot better now, and I like that. Hmm. I'm trying to decide. I'm thinking I should edge it in black right now. I may have to go back and redo it, but I want to see what that looks like. Uh-oh, I left my glue sitting right up there, drying and clogging up. Sorry, it's going to take just a second. Okay. What do y'all think about going ahead and adding black on it? Hi, Vanessa. I'm so glad you're here. If nobody says anything, I'm just going to do it. But I'm trying to decide what's the best way to do it. What's the best way to add the black? I'm thinking maybe a Posca pen might be the neatest way to do it. Yes, do it, she says. Okay. All right, let's see. Not sure how good this is going to work because it's, cardboard, corrugated. Not just cardboard, but corrugated cardboard. Okay, I got to get that out of the way. And okay, move those. I need to just put them up probably, but I'm just going to move them for now. I'm trying to keep the black up on the cardboard and not down on the paper. But I messed up right there. Oh, I need to do this one too. I'm trying to just reach what's easy and then I'll turn it again and reach what was not easy right now. This is very precise work, so I cannot talk very good while I'm doing it. I do think I like the black though. Yeah. Dishes are done. Oh, 4 loads of laundry washed and dried. Dishes are done. Floors are swept. Now what to do but work on my craft room? Yes. Trying to organize the house. Well, I'm proud of you. Mine needs it, but here I am doing this instead. Doing this instead. I intended to get a lot of stuff done over the weekend while Sparrow was gone, but I didn't feel very good, so I didn't get hardly anything done. Ah, keep going off on this one. Oops. Okay, that's not so neatly done there. Okay, let's go back and do a little more here. All right. So far, so good. Yeah. Well, I need to get my craft room done, and instead I come out and play. Ethan comes out to play. Hannah comes out to play. So it's not getting done, but we're all enjoying it and using it. So I guess that's really the most important thing. But I would really like to have about a third of the things in here gone. I just can't decide which third has to go because I like all of it. Okay. Now then, we've got some flowers. I've got some real flowers and I've got some sticker flowers. And I don't know how well the real ones will stick down. And there's more variety of these. That's the thing you're having trouble with too. Yeah. I think I'm going to use these because I can make them more different that way. Yeah, I think so. Stickers are not as precious as the real pressed flowers, so we're going to use stickers because I don't have to fret over the decision as much. We're going to decide which one we want on them, and then we will put stuff underneath it. Okay, we've got these look like dried flowers, so I don't know. I think we need to maybe stick with orange and yellow. And let's see. Okay, I think I like those. They're kind of glary, so it's not that easy to see. But if we put some stuff behind them, maybe that will help. Okay, now I'm getting them contained again. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Because that's a tiny little square there. They have to go inside. Okay. Ooh, like the ones I had. Okay. Thanks, Janet. Thanks, Barbara. Okay. Now then, we need some stuff to go under them. And we could use like some of this black and white under them, but I'm not sure that'll disappear very good. So I think I want to use some of this. Hi, Dana. I'm glad you're here. And we'll just go through and see. See what we want to do here. Okay, let's see if we can take this number here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's find some other fun something to put on that other one. Oh, here we go. Get that over there. Oh, there's one up there. Once the same thing, but a little different. Okay. Those are just like in the way now. Okay, I like that so far, but that's not enough, you know. We got to have some more goodness on there. Let me see what else I can find real quick that will be easy. Oh, maybe some lace. Let me find some lace. Oh. had lace that was on, like ribbon. I thought that would be the easy thing to find, but I'm not finding it. Okay, just a second. I just thought of something. I got at Dollar Tree a while back, and haven't used it yet, so. Okay. I got these. And I think that one's too dark. I think we can use maybe some of these. Let's take a little bit off and see what we think. We might not like it once we get it on there. Save it or throw it away. The decisions we must make. Okay. I can't try anything else on until I get this the pattern paper down because it keeps trying to blow away. So you have those? Have you used them yet? They look really intriguing and cool. And I think that, in this kind of thing, they're perfect, but I haven't used them yet. Okay. I think I'm going to use the DIY Mod Podge because it'll be kind of hard to do otherwise. Okay. Now, remembering which flowers go where is probably not going to be the easy thing. Let's put those there. Oh, I need a brush. Need a brush. Okay, here's my glue brush. One of them. I have several glue brushes, but this is one of them. Okay, ooh, that's gotten thick. There we go. Sue says, I wonder if you could cut small pieces of the green webbing stuff to cover the white spaces between the panels you've created to tie it all together. Probably. I hadn't thought about covering up the white spaces. I know one of the ladies who does the grid journaling, she does, but I decorate the whole page. I think that is Karen Burchill, but I'm not positive if that's the right person or not, because I watched several people doing it, and one of them did this. Did the putting stuff to make it into a page rather than a bunch of little pages. Oh, don't go over there. You might like the look of the panels floating in space. My brain wants to cover the white up. I have a real tendency to not leave white space. And that's one of the reasons this is good for me, is because I am trying to, ooh, not that direction. I am trying to leave the space. Um, but that's not normal for me. It's more normal for me to want to cover it up too. Okay. Okay, Vanessa, thanks for coming in. I hope you have a great day, that everything goes well for you. I know you got a lot going on. Thank you. Okay, I dripped a drip of glue. I guess it was out here. I thought it was right on top of something, but I don't guess it really matters. Okay, that might be the difference. This looks like a journal page as opposed to a series of experiments. Yeah. Um, yeah, when you do it all on one page, that's how it looks. And of course, blending them like this rather than just having the grids, it adds to that illusion. And I think it does make it more of a journal page than when they're, let me find the other one. Than when they're like this. That looks more like a series of experiments. I agree. And that may be why I have a hard time um, with getting them to look really different. Anyway, we're working on it. We're trying. Okay, we've got, oh, I was going to undo some of these others so we could see which one we like best. This one is like the same color as the um, tissue paper. And then there's this one, which shows up a lot more. Let's try the green. The green was my instinctive choice, but let's see what we think. I don't know if I chose green because it really will be better, or if I liked the green because I like green. Well, let's just go ahead and try this one too, since we've got it here. I don't think I'm going to want it, but you never know. Sometimes I'm wrong. Thanks, Janet. Sharon and Dana both like the green too. Yeah. Oh, that actually does look good. But how will it look with my flowers over it? That looks good. So actually, probably could use any of them. Actually. Yeah, it's really browner. It looks burgundy, or it looks like it has more of a red tint. It's really a rusty color. Oh, that's actually pretty accurate. I really kind of like that. I think it sets off the flowers. All right. So let's use at least 2 of them. The green and the rust, Dana says. Okay. All righty. Dana has spoken. Well, I have 4 and I have 6 panels. I don't want the white for sure. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use the green and the rust. Okay. But I don't think that's all I want. But we're going to go ahead and cut some off and have it to use. Let's do that. I'm going to have to. There we go. Okay. It is stiff, but not plasticky. It's more papery than plasticky. But it's got some stiffener in it, whatever it is. Excuse me, just a second. Use some like a border on a couple instead of covering the whole square. Well, that one's only covering half the square, so we'll leave it. Maybe do some like that. I don't know if y'all can really see. Um, Okay. I was looking for some lace that I had already cut into, but I don't know where it is. But I have this. And this has SRH on it. But I think I like that. And um, I think I want to put some kind of beside that right there. And let's see if we can just try to rough up the edges here a little bit. Oh, we got two pieces. That's all right. And then let's see, I've got this one. Oh, let's see. I may trim this some more after I get it out, but oh, sorry. Y'all can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm cutting out this circle medallion-y thing in this scarf. Okay, come on. And like I said, this may not work, but we won't know till we try it. Okay, there's too much of that. Can we do half of it? I almost want to put it on like this and cut out this part and this part. Hmm. I can't decide if I want to do that, cut out this part and that little bit and have it on over the whole thing, or if I want to cut it smaller. I think I'm going to cut it smaller. We can use the outside circle on something else. Shrimp and grits and steamed broccoli. All right. I'm doing a lot of haircuts on these, but what is that ribbon called on the tag? It is Floral Garden is the brand, mesh ribbon, and it's in the floral department at Dollar Tree. Floral Garden mesh ribbon is what it's called. Okay. Let's see if we want to. No, that's not going to work. Okay, let's do something different here. Or maybe we want. Or maybe we want it like this. Okay, and then we're going to do. Okay, let's take off a little bit of this. You're very welcome. Okay, I think I'm all right with that. Um, I think I'm going to put this stuff down, and then I will decide if I want to add something else before the flowers. We may even decide we need to add something else instead of the flowers. I don't know. Okay, where's my um? There it is. Okay, put that up there. I'm going to use this Scotch Create glue stick to stick the fabric down that's on the bottom. So this piece and this piece and this piece. And then I'll decide what to do. I'll probably use glitter glue for the others. But this Scotch Create does a really good job with fabric. And I don't know about that. Let's just see what we can do if we put some glue all over it. It really, I need a, I need one of those silicone things to press it down with. Okay, we'll use a fingernail. All right. I'm not sure that was the best choice for that. really gets goopy glue everywhere when you use this on these things that are open. Okay, let's see if we can. It's funny, it doesn't stick to fingernails the way it sticks to fingers. Good old finger tools. Okay. And this is the other one that's like that. Go ahead and oh, thanks, Barbara. Use the fingernail. Okay, maybe didn't get enough glue under there. Okay, I got to clean my hands a little bit. I'm sticky and gooey. Thank you, Becky. Okay, have a wonderful time. Give Scott a hug. Y'all hug each other for me. I can't believe it's already 3:45. Good grief. Good grief. I'm running out of time and I'm not done. Okay. Okay, let's try that glitter glue now and see if that works better since we tried the other already. Here's the lid. Stick the lid on. Where's the glitter glue? Okay, what did I do with it? Did I drop it on the floor? Oh, that's ridiculous. I just had it. No, it's not on the floor. Okay, am I blind? Am I blind? I'm looking on the rest of the floor now because I don't see how I could have. Okay, it's not under there. Do y'all see it? Okay, that is just really, 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 really strange. I'm looking for my art glitter glue. I used it not too long ago. I mean, just a few minutes ago, so I know I have it. It's not like it's in the house, but I can't find it. Oh, let's see. There we go. Okay. It was under something. I knew it had to be somewhere. It had to be somewhere. Okay. I need a piece of plastic. I need a piece of plastic. Here we go. All right. Thank you, Nashua. Hi, Beth. Good to see you. Can't remember how I had this, but I think it was like that. Let's use our plastic again. All right. Which one? Oh, we got these two left. Let's go ahead and do this one. Alrighty. Now we've got this one to do. You did doodles and grids on Saturday. Cool. We may have to use something else instead of the flowers we picked out if they don't show up after we've done all this stuff. May have to use, you know, pictures of them instead of these stickers. Oh, well, and now this. I'm trying to remember if it was like that or like this, or if it was over here. think I'm going to put it like that. She told me she was going to get to have lunch with you, Dana. I think that's awesome. I would love to have lunch with any of you. Unfortunately, I don't live close to anybody. And it's not like Amarillo's, some big tourist destination. So people don't come here. People don't just come here that often. I mean, there are fun things to do here, but still, I'm just saying. Okay. And I had it like this and this and this and this. And where's the other ones? And these two, I don't remember. And I should have one more. Okay. I think I'm going to move that one up there. And I don't know where. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then that one. All right. I think I like that. But I'm not sure if this one should be up here. Oh, yeah. It's better. Okay. There are a lot of good steakhouses if you're passing through Amarillo, but the best ones are not the one that's the most famous. If you want to go to a tourist trap kind of place, then go to the Big Texan because that's what it is. They even have a hotel and it's a fun place. But your better steaks are going to be at Longhorn Steakhouse. That's where the best steaks are. Just saying, if you're coming for steak, don't go to Big Texan, but Big Texan is fun. So just depends on what you're after. And the food's not terrible. I didn't mean to say that. It's just not um it's just not the best steak in town. That's all I'm saying. Ain't catfish on the river. Ooh. Okay, now I need to cut these ones that need to be cut. And that one is trying to already be stuck down. So I'm just going to do this and let it stick with that glue that's on there. All right. And I know these are supposed to be stickers, but I still cannot get them to even think about coming apart for me. So I'm just going to not worry about it. I made the decision I'd rather use them than fuss with them. So I would love it. I would love it. When are you going to take a next trip? I would love to see you in person, Barbara. That would just be so awesome. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add glue to this one too. Well, any of you are welcome to come see me. Any of you are welcome to come see me. I will even buy your steak if you come. It's the least I could do is buy your steak if you're going to be traveling all over creation to get to me. Yeah, May is a good month. Okay, I'm going to do this one whole, so I'm going to go ahead and do it next. I have a friend who we go out to eat every once in a while, and we're always like, I'm buying. No, you bought last time. No, didn't. I think you bought last time. Didn't you buy last time? No, I think you did. I told her the last time we went, I was like, okay, we just ought to buy our own dinner from now on. Then we don't have to argue over who bought last time. But I'd love to have the chance to argue over it with you, Barbara. Linda's brother just died, so the travel is going back for them. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Give her a hug for me. I'm so sorry. I know that's hard. I can't imagine losing my brother. I don't even want to think about it. Don't even want to think about that. Oh. Beth says, if Joe buys me an RV like Tanya's, I would definitely do a road trip to see all of you. I already have it mapped out. Oh, I would love it if you could do that, Beth. That would be so great. Had to cut that off because it's on a corner. I'm glad I saw that because that would broke the illusion. Okay. Two more. Yeah. Well, even if it's expected, it's hard. It is harder, I admit, when it's unexpected, but it's still hard. You think that you know how you're going to feel, but it still hits you. Okay. Okay. I like those. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. There you go. From Becca to me and on to Mina. That'd be good. Have a crafty bus. Yeah, that'd be fun. The moment you have to change from hope and prayers to trying to say goodbye. Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard. I think I probably shouldn't say this because it's just gonna make me cry, but I think the hardest part with Darren was that he was sedated, so I don't know if he even heard me tell him goodbye. I know he knew how much I love him, um but I don't know if he heard me say goodbye. And that's been hard. Okay, I'm through crying. I'm stopping. It would be fun to have a crafty bus and just go on the road. Yes, it would. I got strings here. Okay. Well, it is. Thank you, Barbara. I have to believe that too. I have to believe that too. But he knew how much I loved him and how much I wished he could have stayed here. But ultimately, what I wanted was what was best for him. And and that wasn't to stay here. Wow, that's awesome, Beth. I'm sorry he's on radiation and new chemo, but I'm so happy for those 14 years. That's awesome. Thankfully, my brother's in fairly good health. If he doesn't work himself to death, he works really hard. Does tons of driving, and I wish he didn't have to do that. But well, he didn't have earplugs on. Yeah, yeah. Part of life is loss. That's just part of living. We don't like it. It's the part we don't like probably the most, but it's part of it. I don't think we could wear earplugs for that. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Okay. Well, it's after 4 and I really need to go. Got to get the puppy out and feed him some supper and he's so he doesn't feel, abused. Oh, love and hugs to all of you too. And you're all in my prayers. I'm glad you liked it. And I like the idea of working on the cardboard. Um, and I think that that one will be fun. And I think this one will be fun too. Maybe we'll do it next time. But but I enjoyed this one. That makes me happy. So, oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. I'll put your friend in my prayers too. I will. Let's see if we can get this up so you can see it a little bit better. I don't like the shiny on the stickers, but I think they will stay on better and be more, they won't break like if I had used the real flowers. Um, Crystal is her name. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, Barb, I will. I have to admit, I've kind of fallen down on the job about your dad, but I'll write him down so I won't forget him anymore. Love you, Barb. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. And I'll probably see you Thursday. Uh, Barbara, are you going to come on with me Thursday? I don't know what I'm going to do, but if you want to come on with me, you can. I'm going to wait a minute before I get off and see if she heard me or if she already left. She has several more grids to try. Okay, well, I'm fine with working on grids. That's what I've got all the stuff out for, so that works. All right. I will see y'all on Thursday, and Barbara's going to come on and be a guest. Yay! I love it when I'm not by. I mean, I enjoy it like this, but it's even more fun when there's somebody else with you. The new Strathmore class is a watercolor free for all. Oh, that's interesting. Where do you find it? Is on their website? Strathmore artist something. Okay, well, we can look it up. Love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.